Advocates and elected officials rallied outside City Hall yesterday to demand better inclusion for students with disabilities. Jillian, you were there yesterday, and it's a problem particularly in after-school programs.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We're hearing the mayor talk about after school for all. We're hearing a lot of the candidates for mayor talk about after school for all as well, but advocates say it really isn't for all unless they make some fixes to bus service so students with disabilities can be served.
For years, Lucas Healy, a student with autism, relied on the school bus to get to District 75 schools because neighborhood schools could not meet his needs. It wasn't easy.
I would be on a bus at 5 in the morning and would not go home until 5 in the afternoon.
Now in high school, his mom taught him how to use the subway and city buses so he can travel independently. But many of his classmates cannot, and that means they can't participate in opportunities after school.
They missed out on the plays, the sports, the clubs, and a general opportunity to make new friends and have new experience.
Mayor Eric Adams has launched a plan for what he's calling After School for All. But advocates in a new report from the city comptroller's office say outdated school bus contracts mean the program will not reach children with disabilities.
Under the DOE's 45-year-old bus contracts, there is no after-school bus service available. Saying a program is for all does not make it so.
And critics say it's not just an after-school problem. More than 600 children with disabilities are still waiting for preschool special education seats, despite a promise every child would have one. For most of the year, Rain Hawkins' son, Riley, was one of them.
Finally, at the end of April, Riley started school. In the small preschool special education class he needs. He also started receiving speech therapy and occupational therapy. Since then, I've seen growth. He's talking more, responding more. He's starting to have simple conversations. His words are becoming more clear. But I have to ask, why did it take so long?
More than 7,000 preschoolers are going without mandated services like speech therapy or counseling. And 2/3 of the city's school buildings are not fully accessible to people with physical disabilities.
We hear from far too many families who are turned away from schools and programs that are supposedly for all. Some students can't even get through the front door.
In a statement, a City Hall spokesman pointed to newly baselined funding for things like preschool special education and said the Adams administration works within its budgetary constraints and across different agencies to make sure students with disabilities can access programs and that they're always listening to communities. Jamie.